Hello there. Um, Another Indian movie, a cop movie, Teddy.
That's right. I'm about to monologue, son. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
All right, I got to say that I'm not a big fan of how it started because it starts with him taking his daughter to school, and there's you get this a lot in a lot of Indian films. The fact that they're edited too quickly, especially for a foreign viewer in a language I've never heard before. Uh, since there's like 720 different languages in India, it's just like it was very fast paced, very difficult to follow, and it just didn't seem to really serve a purpose because the daughter's basically talking about how she calls her father brother, cousin, father. Her father's her world. Her father's everything to her, which is like, okay, that's cute, but it's just like, why does this serve a purpose? And one thing I starting to see a pattern with is, well, I've mentioned this before. Indian movies tend to be split up, and it's basically two movies in one. They'll do, and they split them, they mix them up. And what they do is they introduce something, and then they do a flashback and do the original movie, the first movie, and then they'll continue the movie they started in the beginning. And they do this here. They started out where he's a father taking care, and then, yeah, the something happens which leads to a problem. And then they do a flashback of who he is originally. And it's just like who he was in the past was a cop. Here he's in the future he's a nonsensical baker who basically just ends up in a bad situation. But in the past he was a cop, a very good cop, one who would basically get everything done that he needed to, beat up people, corrupt people, fell in love, because like every Indian movie, it's always about love. No matter if it's a horror movie, no matter if it's an action movie, no matter if it's always about love. And yeah, it's always like the flashbacks are the love story, and the future is the everything else going on. Yeah, but it's a love story basically about him finding love, developing a romance, trying to take care of this corrupt politician, hunting down a rapist. Uh, yeah, taking matters into his own hands just because the politician's son is very well protected, stuff like that. And it's just like, okay, I like where this is going. I like it. I like it. I like it. And then everything bad happens to his family. It's just like, but of course you don't know that because it goes back to the future where the teacher, who apparently is supposed to be his future love interest, is asking questions, trying to find out his past, and then goes to the bakery shop and talks to another ex-cop, and where she learns, and then we get another flashback going to what happened to his family, who's the mother of his daughter, all this stuff. And it's just like, couldn't you just give us all this? I mean, I did enjoy the relationship he had with his mother. It was kind of funny. The fact that his mother was just whining about how he wasn't married yet, and she was trying to arrange things, and it's just like every time there was the one arrangement he had, the woman didn't even want him because she already had someone. Just yeah, it's just like very, very, very fun and very different for a Western viewer. It's just like seems so foreign, which I guess it is, but yeah, it's just like I was enjoying because all those little things, like the relationship with his mother, always taking care of things, things going south when he's trying to woo his future wife and family because a hit is basically put out on him, and almost his future father-in-law gets shot, and so do his other family members, and it's just like, yeah, everything goes downhill when he was about to be welcomed into the family. And then still he just goes behind his back and takes the woman he loves for his own, only for everything to go downhill from there again. And it's just one of those things that's just like everything goes from bad to worse. And the dream his wife had, he chose to live it. So you realize why he lives the way he does. A quiet life, a dog named Tiger for some reason, not Wolf, named Tiger. Because that was his wife's dream, the dream his wife had before her time came. And it's just like one of those things, just like, okay, so he's being respectful and living what she wanted, only till everything goes bad. He's discovered by the politician whose son he took out, and having to go back, revert to his old life, having to take care of it all. And it's just like one of those things. It's like, okay, now we're finally getting back to the story we started an hour and a half in. Then I gotta say, the music breaks in this one serve no real purpose. Okay, in most Indian movies they don't, but in this one it was just like, can I just skip these? Because sometimes they're fun, sometimes they're exciting. I mean, in what was it? J. Kohler Goldfields. So KGF. Yeah, that one, those I actually really did enjoy because it was basically singing about how he was a boss, or it was epic because he was just about to start a fight, and like the song ends with him knocking someone's head off with a sledgehammer. I mean, that's awesome. I enjoyed that. But yeah, in this one, it's just like skip, 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 because it had like 30 minutes. Yeah, all those pointless ones. Yeah, but it's just like I enjoyed the film just as soon as it finally started getting somewhere, because the first 15 minutes I was confused because the daughter wants him to fight somebody, he refuses to fight, basically gets the guy to apologize, all these little things, just like apparently the daughter wants him to get in a relationship with her teacher, so she keeps trying to push them together, which I thought was cute, the daughter trying to do what's best for her father. So I thought that was okay, that's pretty cute. But it's just like too much is just happening, and at the same time nothing is happening, and then they go to the past, and it's just like, oh my gosh, you started a story already. Apparently the daughter is trying to get her teacher and her father together. That's the story. That's the kind-hearted story. Only to show a completely other side of the story, a flashback, a whole new movie in the story. But it was entertaining throughout the whole thing. But that's why these movies are so freaking long, because an hour and 30 minutes is one movie, another hour is another movie. But still worth the watch. I mean, absolutely. Yeah. But I did enjoy it. I don't think, yeah, it didn't really have the ending I was hoping for, because it doesn't seem like the teacher and him get together. I mean, I don't know. They don't really mention that. I guess that's up in the air for the viewing audience to decide for themselves. But it was fun to watch throughout. It was really enjoyable. So, yeah, I recommend it. Thank you all for watching. Talk to you next time. Toodles.